Who will be the next pope? The key contenders in an unpredictable papal conclave as the world waits in anticipation. 133 cardinal electors under the age of 80 are gathering in the 15th century Sistine Chapel to decide the next spiritual leader of the world's 1.4 billion Catholics. With the conclave officially underway, speculation mounts over who might succeed Pope Francis. The outcome is especially unpredictable this time. More than 80% of voting cardinals were appointed by Francis, making it their first conclave. The electors also represent the most globally diverse body in history. Fewer than half are from Europe, further adding to the uncertainty. Below, we examine the key candidates for the papacy, representing various continents, ideological leanings, and visions for the future of the Catholic Church. Pietro Parolin, Italy, age 70. Currently the Vatican's Secretary of State, Parolin is widely considered a frontrunner. As Pope Francis' chief advisor, he has played a central role in church diplomacy and governance. Though seen as moderate and pragmatic, critics question his handling of sexual abuse cases. His Italian roots may work against him, as the Church has increasingly moved away from European leadership. Luis Antonio Tagle, Philippines, age 67, often dubbed the Asian Francis. Cardinal Tagle brings decades of pastoral experience and a focus on compassion for marginalized groups. He has been vocal about modernizing the Church's tone on issues like divorce and homosexuality, while still upholding traditional Catholic doctrine on abortion and euthanasia. His popularity and influence in Asia could mark a historic shift for the papacy. Robert Prevost, USA, age 69. An American cardinal with deep ties to Latin America, Prevost currently oversees the selection of bishops as head of the dicastery for bishops. His reformist image and missionary background in Peru are notable, though he faces scrutiny over past abuse allegations during his tenure there. His nationality may be a hurdle, as no American has ever been elected pope. Peter Kodwo Appiah Turkson, Ghana, age 76. A leading African voice in the church, Turkson is respected for his energetic and charismatic presence. Though seen as a conservative, he has spoken against the criminalization of homosexuality. A former funk guitarist turned cardinal, Turkson offers a mix of traditionalism and cultural sensitivity. He was once a frontrunner in the 2013 conclave. Fridolin Ambongo Besungu, DR Congo, age 65. The Archbishop of Kinshasa is a passionate advocate for the persecuted Christian community in the DRC. Known for his cultural conservatism and staunch defense of church doctrine, Ambongo is also committed to interfaith cooperation. His blend of theological orthodoxy and pastoral experience makes him a strong African contender. Peter Erdo, Hungary, age 72. A respected figure in the European Church, Erdo is known for his conservative views and ecumenical work with Orthodox Christianity. Though politically cautious, particularly during Hungary's migrant crisis, he's considered a potential compromise candidate between factions within the conclave. Mario Grech, Malta, age 68, as Secretary General of the Synod of Bishops, Grech has been instrumental in Pope Francis's efforts to democratize church governance. Known for his evolving views on social issues and alignment with France's inclusive vision, Grech may appeal to cardinals seeking continuity with the current papacy. Matteo Zuppi, Italy, age 69, Archbishop of Bologna and a prominent peace mediator. Zuppi was chosen by Francis to negotiate during the Russia-Ukraine conflict. A member of the progressive Sant'Egidio community, he is seen as close to Francis both ideologically and personally. That proximity may help or hurt his chances. Joseph Tobin, USA, age 73. A progressive voice in the American church, Tobin has spoken in favor of same-sex inclusion and greater roles for women in the church. He's admired for his unifying presence and his ability to navigate polarizing debates in the U.S. His approach could resonate with cardinals desiring a more pastoral and inclusive leadership. Angelo Scola, Italy, age 83. Though beyond the voting, Scola remains a symbolic figure. Once a frontrunner in 2013, his recent book on aging, featuring a preface by Francis himself, has rekindled interest. However, his age and the Church's forward-looking momentum may limit his chances. Reinhard Marx, Germany, age 71. A close advisor to Pope Francis, Marx has been central to efforts in financial and institutional reform. He has advocated for a more welcoming church but faced criticism for his handling of abuse cases in Germany. His resignation offer in 2021, though rejected, marked a turning point in his visibility. Pier Battista Pizzaballa, Italy, age 60. The Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem, Pizzaballa has deep knowledge of Middle Eastern religious dynamics and has played a significant role during the Gaza conflict. His relatively young age and close association with Francis might hinder his chances in a conclave looking for a more seasoned figure. Mark Ouellet, Canada, age 80. A veteran Vatican official who once led the dicastery for bishops, Ouellet is well known and respected, though his age and exclusion from voting may reduce his viability. He has promoted women's roles in the church while opposing female ordination. Robert Serra, Guinea, age 79. A staunch conservative, Serra is revered for his traditional liturgical views and doctrinal clarity. As the former head of the Vatican's liturgy office, he appeals strongly to conservative cardinals, though his divergence from France's reforms may limit broader support. Jean-Marc Aveline, France, age 66, born in French Algeria, Aveline champions interfaith dialogue and immigrant rights. Though considered close to Francis, his lack of Italian fluency and relatively low international profile may work against him. Charles Maung Bo, Myanmar, age 76. An outspoken figure in Southeast Asia, Cardinal Bo has consistently defended human rights and religious freedom. He represents a growing church in a troubled region, offering a unique global perspective. With such a wide field of contenders spanning continents, ideologies, and experiences, the next pope could mark a historic shift for the Catholic Church. Whether the cardinals choose continuity or change, diplomacy or dogma, tradition or transformation, the outcome will shape global Catholicism for decades to come.